Pump fakes. Fox shoots with the clock winding down. Nails it.
So many players only go inside or step way outside and take the three. When you've got the mid-range jumper, you add a whole other dimension to your game.
Skip to Pippen. Bounce to Crawford. To Rose. Out on the right. Crawford raises up. Misses from just inside the line.
His mid-range game is on the mediocre side, so he's gonna miss his share of those.
To Bryant. Kobe isolates. To Fisher. 7 on the shot clock. Pass right side. Shoots the three. Hits the front rim and doesn't go. Malone releases from close range.
So nice, we gotta look at it twice.
Two-point differential between the teams.
To Pippen. Rose goes to the drop step. And the Bulls control the loose ball. Kobe made the nab back there, records his first steal.
Protecting the ball is priority number one. You can't start thinking ahead and lose track of the handle.
Off the front rim and missed by Bryant. Kobe shoots from the post. Ripped down inside by Chandler. Chandler takes a shot from about 6. Hits it.
To go inside and make plays like that is the name of the game.
Fisher has it. Dumps it off. He's double teamed. Malone was parked down low and got hit with a 3-second call. Crawford takes a wide open shot. Misses the jumper. To Rose. Skip to Crawford. Crawford with a crossover. The J was missed by Crawford.
He doesn't like it when the D gets up in his grill on those mid-range jumpers because this is what happens.
To Fisher. Dumps it off. To Shaq. He's doubled up. Shaq releases. Puts too much on it.
Going inside isn't easy when the defense brings that kind of heat.
Chandler takes the quick shot. Misfired.
That one just looked a little off when he released it.
Malone with the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Sometimes you just got to sacrifice your body, but when you draw the charge, it's all worth it.
The Bulls work it up. They're shooting 33% from the floor. Crawford with the finger roll.
That's a play that deserves a second look.
The Lakers take it up court with a narrow deficit, 6-4. To Shaq. Here comes the double team. Shaq is called for the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
What does it take to draw a charge? Anticipation and guts.
And the Bulls have the ball. Fakes the pass. Received by Curry. To Crawford. Pass caught by Chandler. Pippen launches from beyond the arc. The three won't fall.
Not to be derogatory in any fashion, but this guy just took a 23-footer, and that's probably 22 feet out of his range.
He's double teamed. The rejection with perfection. And that's his first block of the game.
Nothing feels better than bringing the heat at the last second and swatting the ball away. And I should know, I was a monster shot blocker during my playing career. Not.
The Bulls turn this one over out of bounds. Kobe, one-on-one. To Fisher. To end the drought. Nice defensive rebound by Chandler. Count it.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
The Lakers
With the ball and a 4-point deficit.
Fisher glides in, swatted. Can't sink the first. He sinks the second.
Crawford.
Brings it up. He's shooting 40% from the floor. To Curry. Curry shoots from the post.
It's hard to believe, but this one looks even better the second time.
Just over 7 minutes here in the first quarter. Fisher sails in. Knocked off course. He can't get the first. He misses them both. Rebounds. Rejected. And it's scooped up by Malone. To Fisher. Now by Malone. Pass right wing. Caught by Bryant. Kobe releases. Missed. They couldn't capitalize on the offensive rebound. A ton of opportunities, and it's finally made by O'Neal.
When you're the star player, you realize that taking on all the responsibility comes with the territory.
The Bulls have it and are up 3.
To Pippen. Lob to Rose. Rose uses the drop step. Rose unloads from 10 feet out. Easily rebounded by O'Neal. To Shaq. Here comes the double team. Pretty shot from the right block by O'Neal.
He definitely took a big gamble with the mid-range shot, but it paid off.
Just over 6 minutes here in the first quarter. To Curry. Curry takes the quick shot.
This guy is just too big for his defender. If they get that matchup again, don't be surprised to see him go right back at him.
Fisher works it up court. To Shaq. He's double teamed. 5 on the shot clock. Count that last jumper by Fisher.
He got a pretty good look at the three, and that's all good shooters need.
And the Bulls bring it up. They're shooting 50% from the floor. Skip to Curry. Received by Pippen. Pump fakes. Rose fires from the right block. Hook it.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points, by getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
2-point differential between the teams.
To Malone. He's doubled up. He's doubled up. Fisher shoots from the paint. Money on the jump shot.
Nice play. He was definitely giving up some size on the inside, but it didn't seem to bother him a bit.
The Bulls are at the controls. To Curry. Curry releases with no one near him. Money on the jump shot.
That was a quick shot, but when you're open and it's your shot, you got to take it.
Fisher works it up. He's shooting 40% from the floor. To Bryant. He's double teamed. Swatted away, and it's sent out of bounds.
Fox will leave the floor.
Curry
Will come off the floor. Clock down to 6.
dumps it off. Kobe shoots, bounces short off the rim.
Roll that replay, please. I got to see this one again.
Crawford has the ball. Crawford takes it in, drops it in on the layup.
That was a nice finish there.
Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Hargo crosses over to Shaq. Dumps it off. Grabbed by Bryant. Kobe puts it up from a step inside the line. A rare rebound by Crawford. Hits it.
You don't get a lot of clean looks like this, so when you do, you have to take advantage.
The Lakers
Take it up court and are back 20-16. To Bryant. Here comes the double team. Kobe shoots from the post. Yes.
Nice basket to keep this one close early on. You don't want to let this game get away from you.
Crawford can pick up assist number 5 this trip down the floor.
Fargo made the nab back there and records his first steal. To George. Seven on the shot clock. George with the finger roll gets the lay-in.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
And the Bulls work it up. They're shooting 58% from the floor. Marshall takes the quick shot. Money on the jump shot.
Gets his feet set and knocks down the shorty.
Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Kobe looks to break his man down. Kobe takes it in. Deflected.
The shot clock shows 5.
He's doubled up.
That's called working for the highlight reel. And here it comes.
Crawford brings it up, and he's got 5 assists. To Marshall. Fades. Plucked out of the sky by O'Neal. Hits it.
That's what you want on offense. High percentage shots.
And the Bulls
Bring it up court in our 2-back.
Crawford glides in, gently drops it in.
He has a little quickness advantage on his man, and he exploited it.
Seven on the shot clock. Fargo pulls the trigger from the high post. Hits it.
That 10 to 14 footer can be more difficult than it looks sometimes. Nice follow through.
Crawford with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game.
To Marshall. Marshall raises up. Can't get it to fall from 14.
Those are free throws for most players in practice. Real game starts.
To Bryant. Malone wants it in the post. Five on the shot clock. Kobe fires from 14. Rebounded inside by Marshall. Kobe hasn't had many good looks here in the first quarter. That's blocked. The Bulls will get the ball back after it sails out of bounds. Heinrich sails in.
One more time. Check this out.
We've got a tie ball game here.
Fargo wasn't careful with his position and gets nailed with the backcourt violation.
Mental error. You need to know where you are in the court at all times.
To Hassel. Hassel from inside gets the bucket.
He generally doesn't score in bunches, but he'll take his shots when he can.
That'll be a 5-second call.
He had no place to go, and speaking from experience, those 5 seconds go like a snap when no one's open.
Batted away. Walton made the nab back there and records his first steal. And the Bulls head into the front court. Heinrich double clutches, gets the lay-in.
The Bulls are lighting up the twine today. If they can keep this up, they should be able to pull away.
Walton is looking to do something with it. Walton crosses over. To Cook. Lob to Shaq. Shaq uses the drop step.
The shot clock shows 5.
The 7-footer was buried by O'Neal.
That's his bread and butter right there.
Heinrich unloads from deep, deep three-point range. There's the horn, and we've got a tight one. At the end of one, it's 30-30. Walton inbounds to start the second quarter. To Shaq. Shaq shoots from the post.
If it's ESPN basketball, you know we're going to give you the best replays.
Heinrich has the rock. Heinrich glides in, hammered, and he'll go to the line. He gets the first of two. He's off on the second. Hauled down by O'Neal. George gets some hang time, dunks it down with one hand.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points, by getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
3-point spread on the scoreboard.
To Marshall. Marshall with the shot. Can't finish it in the post. The lay-in was cashed in by Heinrich. Just over 11 minutes here in the second quarter. Hargo with a crossover to Walton. Fakes. Pass caught by O'Neal. Shaq unloads from 10 feet out. Misses the jumper.
The defense should get a medal for stopping this guy down low. He normally torches D's inside.
The layup was tossed in by Heinrich. The Lakers take it up. They're shooting 51% from the floor. Hargo gains some altitude. Hargo commits the charge, and that is his first foul of the game. To Blunt. Blunt gets airborne.
Once he got inside on this one, there was no doubt about it. You better run for cover.
And the Lakers are just behind here, 37-34. To Walton. Now right side. 5 on the shot clock. To George. To stop the drought. Big bucket by the 5-year man out of Augsburg, Minnesota.
Nice way to step it up. I thought that one had no chance, Fitz.
Heinrich takes it up, and he's got 9 points. To Marshall. Marshall pulls the trigger from the high post. Nice rebound by the 12-year man out of Louisiana State. And we have a foul. Can't sink the first. He misses them both. Ripped down inside by Marshall. To Blunt. Marshall takes it in.
That's nice. Let's see that one again from another angle.
To Cook. Pass caught by George. George crosses it over. George is called for the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
You can't plow over people like that and expect to get away with it.
Kobe looks fresh coming back on the floor. To Heinrich. Heinrich with the finger roll. Rejected hard and gathered by O'Neal.
That ball had insufficient postage, and it was returned to sender.
To Bryant. 7 on the shot clock. Kobe shoots with the clock winding down. Off the mark.
Even the good ones need a second or two to recover after making the crossover. I'm pretty sure that's what threw up his shot.
The Bulls train it and now have a 5-point lead.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
Hassel will head to the bench.
Great D to cut off all the passing lanes, Fitz. It totally frustrated the inbounder, and he waited too long.
To Blunt. Right side pass. Heinrich crosses over. Grabbed by Marshall. Nice job in the assist by Heinrich.
That little 6'9" footer should be automatic for NBA players.
Shaq goes for the drop step. Shaq didn't realize he was on the line, and they'll turn it over. Crawford looks fresh coming back on the floor. The Bulls have the ball in the lead, 43-36. To Blunt. Caught by Crawford.
And it's worthy of a second look.
He completes the three-point play. The Lakers have it. To Walton.
The shot clock shows 5.
To cut it to single digits. Drains it from downtown.
Normally you throw a little pressure at this guy and those don't fall. But he didn't wilt this time.
And the Bulls could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. Rose
Takes the quick shot. Not there for him. Rebounded, and then the score by Marshall.
Good rebound on the inside.
Cook lets it go from the wing. Ripped down by Blunt. A rare rebound by Bryant.
Sometimes players are so focused on making the crossover, they don't pay enough attention to what really matters, the shot.
Well, they just took way too much time bringing the ball up court. 8-second violation. Cook
will come off the floor.
Heinrich steps back for a double-digit lead. 11 rebounds by the 12-year man out of Louisiana State. Here comes the double team. Pump fakes. 6 seconds to shoot. Walton fires from the right block.
Talk about earning a replay. This one's definitely worth another look-see.
The Bulls are up 7 and have the ball.
To Blunt. Blunt takes a wide-open shot. Money on the jump shot.
He had all day to think about that one. That's just too easy.
That'll be a 5-second call. Marshall will head to the bench.
The D put the clamps on and really forced that inbound violation.
To Rose. Heinrich sails in, cashes in for a double-digit ball game.
With that shot, they've got a nice cushion for themselves on the scoreboard.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds in time. Heinrich takes it in, has the basket, and has 9 points so far this quarter. He's got 13 in the game.
There's another layup for him. This guy's been finding his way to the rim all day.
The Lakers work it out. They're shooting 66% from beyond the arc. Five on the shot clock. To end the drought. No way, no how. To Bryant. Kobe with the crossover. Shaq has position down low. Malone glides in. The tip in is missed.
That's the kind of shot you want, Fitz. You can't ask for better execution on offense. Sometimes they just don't go.
The shot in the paint was missed by Rose.
So nice, we got to look at it twice.
Just under 5 minutes here in the second quarter. He's double teamed. Shaq goes to the drop step. Shaq shoots money from 10 feet out.
You got to keep your eye on this guy. He's always looking for your weakness, and when he finds it, he will exploit it.
Heinrich brings it up. He's shooting 60% from the floor. The J was off the mark by Heinrich.
Just couldn't sink that one. and you know he would have loved to drop that mid-range J.
Way too long to get the ball to the front court. He got called for 8 seconds. Shaq
will leave the floor. Curry comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. And the Bulls are on a 10-4 run here.
A rare rebound by Medvedenko. To Fox. Dumps it off. He's double teamed. Pump fakes. Kobe fades away inside. Misses the jumper. The second chance bucket was canned by Fox.
Coaches are always happy when players establish the inside game.
Just over 4 minutes here in the second quarter. Heinrich with the step back, with the runner. Rebounded inside by Malone. To Medvedenko. He's doubled up. Here comes the double team. 7 on the shot clock. Here comes the double team. Manages to pass out of it. They couldn't beat the buzzer. That's a turnover.
This is the last thing you want to hear when you... You have the ball in your possession and you don't get a shot up.
To Curry. Received by Crawford. Rose sails in. Doesn't get it all the way there.
You have to respect anybody that has the guts to take it to the hoop, knowing they're in harm's way.
And the Lakers are behind here, 58-45. To Medvedenko. He's double teamed. Gets the pass off. Chandler made the nab back there and records his first steal. To Crawford. Crawford with the fadeaway. Crawford, 12 points by the fourth-year man out of Michigan.
The Bulls, they're just like sharks on the inside today, and they smell blood.
Fisher heads up court. Dumps it off. He's doubled up. Here comes the double team. 7 on the shot clock. He's double teamed. He's doubled up. They didn't get the shot off in time. They'll turn it over.
The Lakers, they're just making careless mistakes out there. When you have the lead, you have to take care of the ball.
Chandler
with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game.
Hits the back iron but missed by Crawford. Crawford gets the bucket and his 7th point this quarter. He has a total of 15. The Lakers take it up court but are down large, 62-45.
The Lakers give it up again on the turnover. That's their 17th.
And the Bulls take it up. They're shooting 56% from the floor. To Chandler. Can't stop him down low. The dunk by Chandler.
The Bulls, they're shooting lights out. It's bad enough when one player gets it going. When the whole team shoots as well, you might as well forget about it.
That'll be a 5-second call. Crawford goes glass.
One more time. Check this out.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds in time. Heinrich puts it up off the inbound. Nice defensive rebound by Medvedenko. To Medvedenko. He's double teamed. Manages to pass out of it. Here comes the double team. Malone was camped in the lane there, and he gets a 3-second call. And the Bulls are in control of this one, 66-45. Nabbed by Curry. Heinrich
With the pass, and he's got 9 assists tonight.
The past several trips up the court is exactly what you want to see if you're coaching. The offense is executing perfectly.
That'll be a 5-second call. Dumps it off. Chandler wants it down low. There's the steal.
The Bulls, they're giving up the ball right now. Well, right along with the game. The turnovers this game for them have been brutal.
He's doubled up. Kobe takes a step back. He's double teamed. Kobe crosses it over to stop the drought. Nails it.
His shooting has been streaky tonight, so hopefully this is a good sign.
57 seconds here in the second quarter. To Heinrich. Out on the left wing. Chandler gets some hang time.
Ooh, watch the great job he does positioning himself for this dunk. Once he was up there, he just went up and boom, flushed it.
And the Lakers with the ball, but they're down double digits.
To Fox. Grabbed by Medvedenko. 6 seconds to shoot. Kobe lets it go from the wing. Misfired.
I'm not sure why people take those long twos, Fitz. Either get the ball closer to the rim or take a couple steps back and try a three.
Fisher made the nab back there and records his first steal. Here comes the double team. Kobe was parked down low and got hit with a 3-second call.
Crawford will come off the floor.
Heinrich off the glass. Lays it right in. Fisher heaves this one from half court. He's off from 3. We've reached halftime with the score, 72-47. Now that we have a little breather, Tom is going to give us the stat breakdown with Game Track. Take it, Tommy.
Thanks, Fitz. The Bulls have been doing a great job of distributing the ball. If they can keep spreading the ball out in the second half, they're going to be in great shape.
That'll do it for Game Track for now. We'll check in to see how it all played out on the storyline at the end of the game. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds in time. Chandler throws it in to start the third. Rose releases from 15. Nice rebound by the 19-year man out of Louisiana Tech. Knocked off course, and that's his first block of the game.
That's effective help defense there. He rotated over and packed that one.
Taken all the way up court, but missed by Curry. Curry from the left block, easily rebounded by O'Neal.
Definitely a Showtime dunk here. Something that pretty deserves a second look.
Crawford brings it up, and he's got 5 assists. Crawford takes it in, sends it back the other way, and it's corralled by Pippen. The shot from the post missed by Curry. 3 shots this trip down before it's cashed in by Curry.
The Bulls have gone to the bench today, Fitz, and they have come up big time for this team.
That'll be a 5-second call.